Hey Purpose Factory community, let's talk about it. I touched on this topic in a video in my past, and I've had a lot of inquiries about it and questions of exactly explain to me, what is emotional intelligence? Well, emotional intelligence is an array of different factors, and let me break it down for you. All right, emotional intelligence contains of 4 components. All right. Self-awareness, emotional self-manageability, empathy, and social skills. Now, self-awareness is basically the ability to be able to, know what you're feeling and why you're feeling it. Like you're aware of what you're feeling at that moment, at the particular moment. Emotional self-manageability is being able to understand and control your emotions when they're distressed. Also be in tune enough with your emotional state to be able to manage them when you know that they're getting out of control. So when you're in a good emotional state, or you have good stability of your emotional manageability skills, that is something that's regulated well within a person's attitude or personality. And empathy. Empathy is the ability to be able to know what the other person that you're communicating with is feeling in the moment in which you're speaking with them. Basically putting yourself in the other person's shoes and seeing the situation that you're dealing with at hand from their point of view or perspective. And all of those aligning allows you to deal or come under the definition of social skills. So you've been able to be self-aware, handle and manage your own self-emotions, and having empathy for the other person's feelings and thought process and dealing with a situation allows you to deal with various social skills in a high level. So that is the definition of emotional intelligence. It's the combination of all 4 domains, and that's the way that we know whether or not, or you can gauge whether or not you have a high emotional intelligence or a low emotional intelligence. That's why in my previous video, I'm like, if you realize and you do a self-assessment of yourself and realize that maybe you're not doing well on those things, maybe you don't really know how to determine what you're feeling in the moment. Some people actually have that problem or issue, or when they get a little bit irritated, they really fly off the handle and don't understand how to reel themselves back in or even prevent them from flying off the handle. The managing skills of their self-emotions. That's something that if you realize you need to work on, and just not being able to feel the other person. Sometimes people are just rigid. They just see things from their perspective or point of view and really aren't able to see it from somebody else's. And that's not really cool, because that's not the way the world goes. You have to be able to be flexible in your thought process, to be, a friend or even a colleague, an employee or even a boss. All these different things come under how you deal with people, and that tunes into social skills. So that is your emotional intelligence. That is what it means. That's how you kind of gauge it, whether or not you're doing well or you need some work on it. And in my module and within Path to Purpose, I deal and go in depth on this topic, because I realize that, coming from inner city, a lot of our at-risk youth and a lot of our returning citizens that have went through different things in their life, whether it be young or even in their older years, it's affected the way that they are emotionally, intelligent, and how they deal with people. So I feel like that's something that needs to be addressed within our community as a person starts to, get on their pursuit of their purpose in life. You have to understand yourself first, and where you're going and where you stand, to be able to be effectively moving forward in your life on your purpose. So I hope that helps. That's the message of today. What is the definition of emotional intelligence? What it means to be emotionally intelligent, is to be self-aware, have good emotional manageability skills, have empathy, and all fine-tuned into having great social skills. All right? So please leave a comment, like and subscribe to the channel. See you on the next one.